Okay, let's not debate Jinnah, but you raised the important question
there is
of
no
where is that
Muslim
leader?
leader.
And Shah Rukh is right in saying go beyond the image. And I come to you.
Absolutely, I would like to know. मुझे लगता है कि मदनी साहब मैं नहीं मानता था, सच बता रहा हूँ मैं आपके सामने हूँ. मैं अगर इनको ऐसा देखूं तो ये मेरी भी गलती है कि मैं नहीं समझता शायद मदनी साहब मॉडरेट या लेस प्रैक्टिसिंग या मोर प्रैक्टिसिंग मुस्लिम. बॉटम लाइन इज दैट वी whether however he looks, I have to give him a chance.
What both Kabir and Alec have raised about the fringe representing the bulk. And Dr. Naik, let's come to them key questions going beyond the image. Of the fact that there are still questions raised about fundamentalist thought. Not that somebody is a Muslim and is a terrorist, but that somebody sympathizes with the cause. For example, when you are questioned, and I know because you deal with live audiences all the time, about groups like the Taliban, groups like the Al-Qaeda, groups like the Lashkar-e-Taiba, how do you resolve those questions? What is Osama bin Laden for you?
If he's terrorizing the terrorist, if he's terrorizing America, the terrorist, biggest terrorist, I'm with him. Every Muslim should be a terrorist. The
main thing what I say, that I cannot base my answer on the media. Because if you ask me, how is bin Laden? If I have to give my answer based on BBC, CNN, it will be against the Quran. Quran says...
You mean you still have doubts about Osama bin Laden?
Yes. Why? I'll tell you why. I have my doubts. Because Quran says...
That's a really provocative thing to say, and some would say were deeply stereotyped.
Why? Because I have seen the DVDs produced by the 75 scientists of America. They say it is impossible for few Arabs to come and do the Twin Tower. I have seen, because I'm a man who travels throughout the world.
Come on, Dr. Naik. Come on, Dr. Naik.
And I have seen many DVDs, and I can give it to you if you see the loose change, if you see 9/11. What I have done, I'm a man of research. And Quran says, when you get the information, check it up before you pass on to the second. I'm not saying bin Laden is a terrorist or a saint. I say, I don't know. Because the proof that has been given, I've got counter proof by the other
You haven't seen his Al Jazeera videos?
Of course I've seen.
That's not evidence.
I'd gone to Malaysia. There was a couple who were doctors who went to Malaysia. And they told that, you know, people normally say that the Taliban are beating the women. So she told me, she was the gynecologist, those people can't be Taliban. I said, why? I thought they were Taliban. They said, I've been in Afghanistan. The way the Taliban tied the turban, the people that were shown on Natural Geography, people that were shown on BBC and CNN, they can't be Taliban because the turban were not.
But then you know there is no end to conspiracy theories. But there is a deeper problem here, sir. There's so many millions of people, and I want to say this to you with no offense. There are so many millions of Muslims who follow you, who hang on every word you say. And you are saying this to them. Najib, is there a danger in that?
That's the reason I cannot say something wrong. I'm not saying it's the same. Because I've got no proof.
Okay, you made your point. You made your point. Najib and then Madani Sahab.
I must intervene because I think...
Madani Sahab की सफाई नहीं.
साहब कहेंगे उसकी सफाई मदनी साहब को ही देनी पड़ेगी. नहीं ले सकते आप सफाई.
नहीं, उनसे भी लूंगी. उनसे भी लूंगी.
I would normally say this, but as a Muslim, I think that this argument has gone to a point of ridiculousness. When you start defending the Taliban and the Mujahideen and so on and so forth,
where did Taliban come from that
this discussion is going to be ridiculous. I mean, we have to be reasonable, and we have to understand that there are a large section of regular Muslims who are against any kind of extreme Islamization. Islamization by itself is welcome, but the kind of interpretation that the people are giving is absolutely not kosher.
Okay,
मैं भी कहूंगा जितने भी ये लोग हैं जिनके बारे में आप सवाल कर रही हैं और दो डिफरेंट तरह के जवाब मिले हैं आपको, मेरा फर्म बिलीव पूरे एतमाद के साथ मुझे ये यकीन है कि ये जो लोग भी ये काम कर रहे हैं, चाहे वो किसी भी नाम से हों, ये ह्यूमैनिटी के तो दुश्मन है ही हैं, इस्लाम के भी दुश्मन हैं. इस्लाम के दुश्मन हैं.